It might be too little, it might be too late. But here I am. Let's try something a little different today. I've compiled some reviews from the worst Chuck E. Cheese in Toronto. A lot of people complained about the manager, how dirty it is, the majority of the machines being broken, but a few stood out to me for one reason or another. Let's jump into it. Could never stand that stupid mouse. And they posted this picture? But why, bawled Kurapika. 5 of my kids went missing from Chuck E. Wait, like, you're missing 5 kids, or the 5 kids you now have were missing? 4 dates to respond after conversation, and realizing she's trying to get more money out of me, I realize she's trying to make herself look good. Talk about trifling. I'm trifled trying to imagine squeezing extra money out of someone while simultaneously looking good. 1 large pizza with 1 topping, totaling at $37.49. An extra $50 for a few game points? Seriously? Previously, they had combos which included both pizzas and game points, which were more than ideal. My 3 kids had a birthday party in this place. It was such a good experience, so we used to go back there very often. But now, 1 large pizza and 1 topping for $37.49 compared to the other cheap combos? Is there anything special about the pizza? Squid ink dough? Cheese from Iceland? Considering how this is a staple family place for entertainment, I don't believe so. Very disappointed. Yeah, a lot of people complaining about jacked out prices. That's a common theme you'll see. Went tonight to the drink area. Was disgusting. Fruit flies everywhere. Went to use the Pepsi machine. Didn't see no fruit flies at first until we drank 2/3 of the cup and tasted fruit flies. Went to the bathroom and puked. I wanted their strawberry kiwi dole. First push of the machine, and 20 fruit flies straight into my cups. Disgusting. Well, geez, yeah, that's gross, but if one nozzle was infested, why'd you think the others would be any different? They took out the tubes. Gotta pay for everything now. Prices were way overpriced, and the food will have you running to the washroom for days to come. Not the tubes! I visited Chuck E. Cheese on Shepherd. I was extremely disappointed and shocked that the restaurant had served Haagen-Dazs to my 7-year-old daughter, which had already expired over 3 months ago. On my daughter's complaint about the bad taste, I checked the box to find that the ice cream was old and expired 3 months ago. I complained to the restaurant manager, Mr. Sam, and he argued how okay it is to eat expired ice cream. He found that all the other ice creams in stock were old too. Mr. Sam asked us to reach out to his office head instead, as he couldn't help if they were supplied with old stuff. I have sent a complaint to Health Canada Agency, hoping this location is inspected for the food quality. Keep a close watch on what you and your kids eat at this location. Stay safe. Whew! Well, it is true, expired doesn't mean spoiled after. If you're paying for it at a restaurant, that's not acceptable, man. Especially if it tastes wonky. My wife got robbed today, January 9th, 2020, at this Chuck E. Cheese, by a lady who was allowed in, although didn't have any kids with her. She got in and out in a few minutes, stole my wife's jacket and bag, and just left. Security just let her out without stopping her, although the store had just 1 or 2 families. Beware of this place. God dang, I didn't even know Chuck's had security. That's brutal, man. Toronto crackheads be wildin'. It's honestly disgusting how they recycle their pizzas here. I spoke to one of the employees here, and for the sake of keeping her identity safe, I will not disclose the name. Maybe you shouldn't have disclosed their gender either, but whatever, NBD. They said they have A pizzas, fresh ones, and that they give those ones to families that have a lot of people or to customers that come in with more than 4 kids, and that they have their B pizzas, the one made up of pizza slices left over by the customers that didn't eat them, and that they give those to anyone who's there with just their kid or people who are there with less than 4 kids. It's ridiculous to think this was something only happening in the States and not Canada. I'm very disgusted and would never bring my nephew here again. I can't remember if the Shane Dawson video about this covered that idea of A and B pizzas, but I don't think it did. That almost gives this credence to me. The worst Chuck E. Cheese ever. The manager is the rudest woman I ever met in customer service. She hates her job and it shows. I will never go back to their location. A colored lady with black curly hair? Rude beyond, and this place is dirty compared to the others. Holy fuck there, Karen. How old are you to think it's okay to call someone colored? Lots of people complained about the same manager without being racist. Worst location ever. The staff allowed my child to leave with an unauthorized person. There were strangers surrounding my table that I didn't know. People I don't know asked my guests for some of my cake. How ghetto can you be? The temperature was way too hot. The management did not solve any issue. Chuck E. Cheese head office is a joke. Did the minimum to try to resolve any of my issues. Pathetic. We will never return to any Chuck E. Cheese. Keep your children safe. Do not go to Willowdale location. Security breach. That's a bit to unwrap. Shouldn't you be watching your own kids? Is memorizing what kids to what adults part of the job for people who see tons of kids every day? Maybe they're used to it. I don't know. The customer service here sucks. Ignorant staff, overprices for lack of quality and service. I don't think we'll be coming back. These guys just want your money. He made some good points, but doesn't any business really just want your money? That's why they're open and selling their services? They recycle their pizza and give it to new customers. Don't go. Looks like they got a B pizza. Horrible service. They screw up my whole birthday party. One problem after other. Which had me in tears. When I first saw this, I thought, damn, that sucks. I hope they're not like on the spectrum and had a hard time. But then, new card point system is a ripoff. Finish the points in less than 10 minutes. Giving prizes for 400 tickets is ridiculous. Consider a stupid jackpot as 100 tickets. Games are also broken, just ate my points. Had to pay 50 points for one quick drop game. Won't ever come back, period. Poor kids getting fucked on by Chuck. Just trying to have a good time. 30% of machines malfunction. Fewer fans and no play land. Been there twice, and have never seen Chuck come out. Go to other Chucks is worth it. North York sucks. Chuck's too busy in the back, ruining the dreams of children. This is my police report. Oh boy. Stolen at kid playground. Cameras on site. First time at Chuck and Cheese with my wife and 17-month daughter. Was there for about 5 minutes and about to leave because my daughter was no enjoying it. But on the way out, I decided to start playing with my wife and maybe get my kid interested. Oh, that's awkward wording. Had 2 cups full of tokens stacked up. On the second game I went to play while holding my daughter in my lap. Someone took one of the token cups. There were cameras pointing toward where I was. I immediately called the manager, who said that the camera was broken and that the police would laugh in my face if I tried to call. He offered to give me my stolen tokens back, but I said I didn't care about the tokens and that I just wanted the thief to pay for his actions, who was probably a father that was next to me playing with his kids. I thought it could have been maybe one of the kids, but it was just too fast of hands to be a kid. I know you have way more important things to do rather than dealing with this minor incident, but it really bothers me that it happened at a kid's place, and I saw several cameras in there that could help catch a bad guy, but I was told the best they could do was refund me. Please help. This guy called the police and made a report because his tokens were stolen. The place was even willing to replace them. Holy crap, male Karens. This place is disgusting. You guys serve recycled pizza and expect someone not to expose you. I'm never going back to this place ever again. Ew. More beef pizzas! Not going back. Crazy town in there. He's not going back. I have a feeling they give kids LSD to make them happy. Yeah, the mind-shredding hallucinations distract them from the zombie pizzas. I had a coffee with me. The guy wouldn't let me in. He said drink from outside not allowed. Definitely wouldn't come to this place anymore. You can't even bring in your Timmies? Way to bust balls. Shane Dawson be like. The employees suck, and food was bad. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Who doesn't want a good suck? Some kid threw a skee ball at me. Little bastard. I didn't like it. He didn't like it. Now, this one was technically a 2-star, but it caught my attention, so I'm gonna toss it in here. So if you're wondering, Chuck E. Cheese, it has been haunted for a lot, by the way. To all the kids who got lost in Chuck E. Cheese, I feel bad. Sad face. There was someone making Freddy Fazbear, so it's really going to turn into Five Nights at Freddy's. Please, don't ever go there. You might end up missing, or die, and might be stuffed. Don't forget, Chuck E. Cheese is haunted.